Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. Blue Sky Sound, welcome in, welcome in. And I see a lot of people waiting on the YouTube side as well. Wow, that's a lot of people already just waiting for me to go live. That's pretty nuts. I'll be completely honest. Ooh, how is everyone? We all good? We all good? Is it winter there right now? Yes, it is. It's absolutely freezing. Absolutely freezing. Konbanwa, fake myth. Welcome in. Yo, hello, hello, hello. Hi guys. Hi. Konbanwa, konbanwa, konbanwa. Sugoi desu ne. Miyabi, welcome in. Hello, hello. All good. How have I been? I've been good. How have you guys been? Has everyone been good? Yeah. Have my blood pressure meds ready. I'm not that old, you know. Sensei jump scare. Boo. Yeah. The weather ball. The weather is ball shrinking. What, this ball? This ball right here? Nice. It's still the same size. And my balls are massive. You know. Like, look at it right here. It's absolutely huge. Look right there. Yep. Hi guys. Did the PC part deliver yet? No. No. Still waiting, and it's absolutely doing my head in. Yeah. So that's what it is. In fact, now I'll one second. Can I get the I'll get chat up on here for you guys to see as well. So we're all looking at each other. So like Twitch chat can see YouTube chat, and YouTube chat can see Twitch chat. We'll just put it on here, shall we? Add existing, all chat, put that there. Okay, there we go. See, everyone's up there. There you go. There you go, guys. Now you can all see each other. Good. Is that Gigi or Gigi? Whichever way it is. I'm good. How are you? Right. Ren Georgie, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. My PPTSD might get worse. Perhaps. 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 Or as they say, is it Spanish? I can't remember. Is it quizás? Quizás. 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 If any of you have watched the movie, you know which movie I'm referencing right there. Horror movie, but even still, yeah. So yeah. Anything for content though? Wait, what? Right, guys. So the title of the on YouTube and also on the Twitch thing is like HSR 3.0 first impressions. I'm gonna say right now, I haven't played it, cause fuck that. What I have done though is I've seen about 4 hours worth of playthroughs from other people's streams. Like Gotcha Smack, Captain Cabinets, Saint Huntus, and a few Mr. Pokey as well. I've lurked in there for a couple of hours. So I've seen people play it. So this is my first impressions of what I've seen in the story so far, personally. I mean, in a nutshell, is there a point in playing it? Really? Like, you basically get the exact same experience just watching it on YouTube. No? Like, you could literally just watch, say, Rubhen, one second, you could watch Rubhen 925. They have, like, the full 3.0 patch there, the full playthrough, and you would not miss much. You would not miss much, like, at all. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just basically a visual novel at this point. Right, I want to show you guys something. Hang on. I want to show you guys something. That's good. So, let me get this up. Hang on a second. PNP browser. There we go. Why am I in the way? I'm always in the way. In fact, I'll put myself over here and flip it. And flip. There we go. Right. So this is Rubhen 925. Some of you might know, some of you might not know. Basically, they 491,000 subscribers. They're really good at basically just like posting nothing but pure gameplay footage of certain patches, certain things, and just like no commentary, no nothing. They just play the game and they upload it as is. And I think that's really good. I really appreciate this channel, what they do for the gaming space, and it's really good just to get the footage as is, you know. And I've seen them play through. I've seen them play throughout the entirety of all these patches. Whether they have someone else do it for them, it doesn't really matter. The current 3.0 update right now, the full Trailblaze story quest is, well, it says here, 10 hours, 20 minutes, 14 seconds. So how much of that is actually worth watching? Okay, no, this is going to be a bit inflammatory, and it's done so purposefully. Let me just go to it. I'm just going to show you here. No. Where is it? Over here. Okay, so here we've got Milu. They have Honkai Star Rail 3.0, all bosses, all cutscenes, full story, just all the cutscenes, all split together. 18 minutes, 40 seconds. Right. So the 3.0 update of 10 hours, 20 minutes, 14 seconds. In seconds, that's 37,214 seconds total. Here, 18 minutes, 40 seconds. Again, in seconds, that's 1,120. Again, I did the math. That's roughly about 3% of the entire patch. 3%. 3%. Which is very, very similar to the 2.89% I quoted last time. Well, last time it was actually to do with like the battles as well. So, kind of a different. But still, it seems like they want to aim for about 3% of actual interesting stuff for each patch. And it includes gameplay as well. Cool. All bosses, all cutscenes. I mean, if that's everything, including cutscenes, including battles, the thing is though, I have seen, of course, I have seen Rupin's playthrough. I've watched through a lot of it. Here, and from what I've seen, there are more battles in there compared to the beginning of Pentacon 2.0, which I do appreciate. But like arriving in Furious, cutscenes. Okay, there's some battles. Mad King boss fight. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Boss fights there. Okay. So yeah, I get it. So it seems like the total, again, numbers wise, is about 3.0096%. That ain't good. That ain't fucking good. Half is not mandatory though. True. I mean, it's the same thing as well. And from what I've seen, because I've watched the first 2.5 hours, and I've watched a bit later on, like around the mid section, they don't change things up much at all. Case in point, hang on, let me just bring it up. 1 second. Wait, get to the timestamp here. Wait, no. No,
You now
not there.
stand at the
Not there, you idiot. Where is it? It should be around the 18-minute mark. I think you guys... Oh, there we go. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Right near the beginning, this is a good representation of like how they want to tell the story going forward. We're not even like 14 minutes in yet, and we see this scene here where like, oh, Black Swan, can you check? Cool. Black screen, face up, black screen. Black Swan presses her forehead against March 7th's head as if feeling the latter's body temperature. You weren't able to animate that at all? You weren't able to rig the animation for anything at all? You make a lot of money. You should be able to do something like this within the first... we're not even at the 15-minute mark. We're not even at the 15 fucking minute mark. And we've already got a black screen of them explaining the most basic of movements. Just use your imagination? Yeah. I mean, they have imagination in the game.
Emotional damage.
Is that why they have imagination in the game? Because they use your imagination. That's what you're going to get. I mean, imagination, remembrance, abundance. There's an abundance of yap in this fucking game. It's kind of weird. So it's like, what? I don't fucking understand. I don't get it. Am I missing something? And then it continues on like this. It continues on like this. For like pretty much the entirety. You got characters standing in a room or in an area. They're in a circle or some kind of formation. And they're in just a cycle of idle animations. Their head moves, yeah, but you could do that in the camera. You know, when you go in the camera, you get the character to face you. It says, character facing the camera or just looking straight forward. That's basically what it is. What they're doing is on the back end when they're like animating. I'm using that word very fucking loosely. They're not animating shit. When they're animating these cutscenes here, is that they basically just set up the camera like in like 3D space here to be set up somewhere near Black Swan's head, and then they're saying, okay, every character look at Black Swan, and okay, no, now this time everyone look at March 7th. Okay, now this time everyone look at Himiko. That's fucking stupid. This is atrocious. I'm not even kidding. This is like, how much money does HSR make just on its own? Not even Hoyoverse, just HSR on its own. Far too fucking much. And this is the shit that we're getting? Yeah, voice acting. I'm not even going to go into voice acting. I guess that's like for the EN voice acting, that's like a strike thing that's out of Hoyoverse's control. Sure, it would have been nice, but I'm not going to harp on them for that because that is not their fault. The voice direction is, but that's a separate conversation. 50 million average on mobile? $50 million? 35 to $45 million per month. Per month. Okay. 35 to $45 million per month. Right, guys, do you know a small little animation studio called Kyoto Animation? They made some really good animation. A lot of really good animation, right? Say like Violet Evergarden, for example. They've put out a lot in there. Just I could list dozens, if not hundreds. Kyoto Animation. And I can't find the most recent numbers, but do you know how much money that Kyoto Animation makes per year? Per year. I found this here. Kyoto Animation's financial report shows a revenue of 2.3 billion yen, 19 million. They made 19 million over the entire fucking year. And if Honkai Star Rail is making 35 to 40 million to 50 million per month, and they can't fucking animate this, they can't animate all this with the amount of money that they're making, they could literally have 2 or 3 Kyoto Animations on the payroll exclusively to animate this shit, and they're not fucking doing it. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. Didn't they spend 20 million per episode? What are you talking about? Kyoto Animation, 20 million per episode? Wait, who? Anyway, but no. This bullshit here is stupid. You must understand the money goes into building a nuclear power plant. That's not my fucking problem. That's not my problem. Okay, moving on to another section. Okay. Why is the shut up. I don't care. Why is oh, I see why. Got it. Hang on a sec. I got to use a short link. Okay, up here. So we're going through this location here. Notice there's no one there, right? You're going to a location. You're supposed to meet up with Aglaya. No one's there. Cool. You go to the location.
Take a seat.
Oh, Aglaya's suddenly there. Interesting. Maybe she traveled with us. But we continue on.
Your eyes.
But we continue on. Is it going to be uploaded to the channel? I don't know.
I won't force you.
I haven't... I don't know. I'll be honest. This is just on the fly because I don't want to give this fucking game any more energy than I absolutely need to.
People hope to regard
okay,
one another.
So again, we've got two characters standing in a fucking formation.
Are you willing to
You
trust
can't see
me?
their faces barely. They're not emoting. You have one option that you can't really choose anything else, which every fucking game does that, which I hate in every single case, but whatever. They didn't even animate us going to the other side of the table to sit down. It's like, black screen, now you're sitting down.
Thank you.
Her face is stony as fuck. There is literally no reaction, there is no emotion in this face. Maybe that's just her character, but if you actually notice, every character, except for the part at the beginning with March 7th, she actually had her eyes like, oh, she kind of looked a bit down, like, oh no. But every other character in this fucking game so far that I've seen, they are not emoting at all. There's like no emotion. I'm going to show you that later on as well.
You can also move a little
Hi, Milk.
to your left. The water
So
is
they're just
warmer
talking here? Follow her suggestions, refuse to move, follow suggestions. Black screen again. And then it just changes. You move to the left. How wondrous. You've only moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has distinctly become distinctly warmer. You couldn't have fucking shown that? You couldn't have shown that. And this isn't like what Aglaya's saying. This isn't a subtitle of what Aglaya's saying. This is literally just something you would read in a book. Like, you're playing a game. Show the thing you're fucking describing. Show the thing you're fucking describing, because this is bullshit. If I was reading a book and I read that, sure, fine. Because it's a book, you're supposed to imagine it. You're supposed to imagine it because, well, if it's text on a page, you'll have to rely on your imagination. That makes sense. For a game, for a visual fucking medium, why am I relying on my imagination when they can literally fucking animate that shit? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? But let me just continue on. Again, her facial expression does not change. There's nothing at all. There's nothing. Beautiful, gorgeous, fucking wood several times over, but nothing changes. Oh, look, her eyes closed. Now got a blank screen. Cool. But yeah, that's fine. She says, close your eyes. I get it. Whatever. It continues on. Yeah. Do as she says. Extend your right arm instead, or whatever.
Yes.
And then, oh, yes, you're doing all right. You're doing great. All right. Blah, 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 blah. It's fine. I get that she's like guiding us through this like meditation type thing, which I get. I mean, it can be used. It can be done. It can be used effectively. But from, well, you're going to see. You're going to see. You're going to see. You're going to see. NPC design? What, for Aglaya? I like it. She's basically just like blonde Himiko. And I love Himiko. So this is currently on auto, by the way. This is the speed that they want us to experience this section. Right? So this is the speed that we are supposed to experience this. So this isn't a case of rub pen clicking slowly. This is the speed. Okay, blank screen. I actually timed this as well. We start here around 1 hour, 42 minutes, 16 seconds. This scene ends at 1 hour, 46 seconds. So you basically have 5 minutes of nothing but a blank, well, not a blank screen, of nothing but a static image here. Which is cool. I mean, it's a good image. I get it. But still, no, not 7 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I timed it. And then during this 5-minute sequence, she's basically just explaining and like going through like the lore of the world and shit. You couldn't have animated something? You couldn't have shown us these different aspects of the world? I mean, how much? Are you really struggling for money right now?
And in
Honestly. I
ask
don't...
you to promise
Again,
us
this is on auto right now. Keep in mind, this is on auto. This is the speed that they want you to experience this fucking game. Did I play 3.0? I don't think it's possible to play this game. It's not possible to play. It's possible to watch and experience, but play is a completely fucking different word. You are not playing this fucking game. You are watching it.
that spared you from the harsh and bitter
This
reality
doesn't make sense. But no. By what I mean by makes sense is that a company that's making so much fucking money
eats away at
delivering this dog shit storytelling to us, that doesn't make sense.
something within most of these
The reason why they're doing it is because they can get away with it.
their rage
Because they have people that are just like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. No, it's not fucking fine.
has since fallen into
It's not fucking fine.
night.
Why can...
The black tide in
Amphorius has since fallen into the eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Okama is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to the Kephales a protection. You couldn't show that? You couldn't show that. You could have just like gotten several. You could have literally have an army, a small battalion of artists that are like, exclusive for you. To each draw a panel for each of these parts here. You could literally have a battalion of artists at your beck and call to animate each of these different things, different aspects of the world that she's explaining right now. But no, we get one picture for 5 minutes because they are so fucking stingy. They are so fucking cheap. They are so fucking lazy. Lazy. Yeah, just have multiple panels. If you're going to have static images, which is fine, I get it. They can be used effectively. Absolutely. I'm not against them in any and all, under all circumstances. That's not it at all. But 5 minutes of just one? Bro, chill? No, shut up. This is laziness. This is bullshit. All right? No. And that continues on for 5 minutes. Okay. Continue on. There's another part about the stony expressions. You would think, okay, so they don't need to be like very expressive all the time, right? Fair. I get that. I want to go to this section here. Okay, just after that, there was a cutscene, which is fine. But I want to go to this section here. We have what is the meaning of this? We've been had. It's an interrogation. Her face does not fucking change 1 millimeter, except for just the mouth movements. Her face does not change 1 millimeter while this entire thing is going on.
It's an
At all. Nothing.
While the
Nothing.
you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention
So
to every move. Unfortunately,
this doesn't.
you
This is
have
not good.
broken your promises.
Like, okay, so the point of like the expressions, maybe it's just Aglaya that's like really stony expression. That's just her character. These guys have just been tricked and have just been caught into an interrogation. No surprise, no movement at all. There's nothing. There's nothing in these fucking faces at all. Like, if I was tricked and I was like, caught into an interrogation, like in a world that I'm not really too familiar with, I'd be like, whoa, holy fuck. Excuse, I'd be like just a little bit expressive, no? Just a little bit, just a little bit. But no, both Trailblazer and Dan Heng are both stony as fuck. Their face does not change at all. Nothing. Why would they change? They still make millions? That's not an excuse. Yeah, they literally have dead faces. Yeah, that's exactly our faces. They just have like, there's like nothing. This is bullshit.
The holy city's fate
And this goes on. This goes on for a good, say, 10, 15 minutes. Like nothing really changes. And then it's just like...
the both of you another chance.
Also, on the cinematography, it's literally just, you go to this shot, you see Aglaya go, ba 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 ba, talk, talk. And then it goes back to Dan Heng and Trailblazer.
Casteress.
Faces do not change. It's like shot of Trailblazer and Dan Heng and whoever this bitch is in the back. 2 different fucking camera angles. And it goes back and forth and back and forth. Like nothing, there's no interest. This is the most uninteresting interrogation. This is the most uninteresting. Can I speak? No, I can't. This is the most uninteresting interrogation scene I've ever fucking seen. In a while, anyway. Except for when Fei Xiao was interrogating Trailblazer in Zhuang Zhe Fu. Oh, and also when Fu Xuan was also interrogating Kafka. I just think like Hoyoverse, Honkai Star cannot do interrogation scenes. Every interrogation scene they've fucking done is exactly like this. There is no interest. There's no visual interest like, at all. Jane do interrogation? Okay, yeah, that's why I say maybe not Hoyoverse as a total, but Honkai Star is fucking bullshit. Miss Pookie's molding? Is he watching right now? Is he watching? I don't know. But no, this is bullshit. I don't know. So, yeah. Honkai Star Rail cannot do fucking interrogation scenes. This is absolutely atrocious. And they make so much money. They make so much money. Nah. It's just like, I've seen enough. And anyone that says your opinion is not valid until you've done the entirety of it, if I eat a burger and that burger's fucking disgusting within the first 2 or 3 bites, I'm well within my rights to say that is a shit fucking burger. You cannot say to me, no, you have to eat the entire thing before you can say anything. No, fuck you, fuck this burger, and fuck this fucking game. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. No. So, they haven't changed. This is supposed to be 3.0. 3.0, where they just basically, it's like a new revamp or like a new, it's supposed to be a massive update, right? What did they innovate? What did they bring to this game that hasn't been before? New location, cool. Anything else? What else is new about this 3.0 update? Have I missed anything? I don't. Power creep? No, fuck that. I'm not talking about power creep. It's a stupid conversation. Nothing. I didn't think so. Yeah. Ex-Damsel. I didn't think so. There's more puzzles. Cool. I mean, some puzzles can be interesting. Yeah. Nostalgia bait, rerolling of relics. Nothing. I mean, usually when you get like a full, like a 2.0, a 3.0, 4.0, you usually have like a big overhaul of some system, like makes the game as a whole really fucking interesting. 1 second. I got Metal Gear Solid 1 did an interrogation scene way better back in 1998 on a PS1. True. Exactly. I think you're talking about the interrogation scene where Liquid is interrogating Snake, right? Yeah, exactly. True. There are ways. There's also an interrogation scene in, you guessed it, Final Fantasy VIII as well. I think it's the beginning of Disc 3, where you get captured and you're put into, you're like, again, it's very similar to the Metal Gear Solid 1. And yeah, there are ways to do interrogation scenes that are fucking interesting. This is bullshit. This is not interesting. There's no visual interest in any, like these characters, like, oh, I guess we got caught. That's not good. Oh no. Yeah. What I want to know is exactly how grave a crime have we committed? That's what... look at the fucking face. Look at his face while he's saying that. Can we have some expression? Yeah, zero tension. Zero tension. There's nothing in here. Nothing. Nothing. Did I get infield beta test? No, I didn't, unfortunately. Tons of fucking puzzles in this. Yeah, I've heard that there's like a 10-minute puzzle, and then you go into like 15 minutes of yap, and then another 10-minute puzzle, and then I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the entirety of it, but I do believe you. I've heard that several times. Yeah, Billabog was great. Billabog in Honkai Star Rail was fucking incredible. Yeah? And I'll give them this. I'll give Honkai Star Rail this. They're really good at designing characters. They're really good at designing like lore and like locations, usually, generally. Like this is pretty cool in the background here. Like all, but like what? Can we? Nothing has moved. Like she like blinked a little, but nothing. Her jaw is like nothing moved. HSR players are molding right now? Good, let them. I don't fucking care. Like, this is atrocious. Atrocious. And also, this location here, I mean, just before, like, behind a glare, that was pretty interesting. I swear to God, guys, I've seen better designed locations in, like, a PlayStation 2 game from 2018 or something. A PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. The game I'm thinking of is actually Spyro Reignited. Like, you got this. What is going on? Like, this fire looks really fucking atrocious. This looks unrendered. This doesn't look rendered, like, at all. Like, this looks better. This is from fucking Spyro. This has better fire, better rocks. It's just visually more interesting than whatever the fuck this is. I don't get it. 84,000 on Con First 8. I said, Kyoto Animation made 19 million for the entire year. Kyoto Animation made 19 million for the entire year, and they're making 35 to 40 million per month? Come on. Come on. Just Jesus Christ, man. Put a little bit of effort into it. Just a little bit. A little bit. You know? Right. Now, I've got to do something that I really didn't want to do. And this is not drama, but it is a bit of a call out. I'll be honest, it is a bit of a call out. This is not drama. This morning, I was in Captain Cabinet's stream. She pissed me the fuck off. I've just got to be honest. I've got to be honest. No, it's not. It's not drama, but I need to get this out there because she was just being an idiot. I'm sorry, but she was. Okay, I'm gonna where did I save this? I saved it somewhere. 1 second, just bring it up. I want to show you something, and you guys, I want you guys to like see the problem. I want you guys to see the problem. Right. So I'm going to be over here. In fact, no, I'll put myself over here again. Okay, there we go. And transform and flip. Right, cool. So, I'll get 6 hours 43. I don't want to put any words in her mouth. And okay, 6 hours 43 and around here. So this is what Captain Cabinets says. 1 sec, I'll turn the volume up a little bit for you guys. Wait, okay. Okay.
Like, right. I'm gonna be so real, okay? The first like hour, 2 hours of the game are fine. Anyone who's like really, really hating on the first hour or two, like genuinely, I'll be honest, I'm feeling is so forced.
Okay. So what she's essentially alluding to here, she's saying it feels forced. It's really forced. That's basically like insinuating that everyone that's calling out the storytelling in this 3.0 update, it's like they don't really feel that way. They don't really think that way. They're just trying to like jump on a hate train for Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, if you don't like it, you're faking it. No. She's played quite a few hours of the patch, and she like specifically like calls out like the beginning part of Honkai Star Rail 3.0 as fine. She says fine. No, it's not. I've already gone through several sections of the beginning 2.5 hours, and it's not fine. The animation of the characters, the expressiveness, not there. Nothing. I'm not even including the voice actor stuff as well. Like I said, I'm going to give them a pass on the voice acting stuff. I'm going to give them a pass. I don't care. I don't care about that. No expressiveness in the face. No real animation in the moveset of like how they are rigged and how the characters are moving. Black screen transitions to in lieu of any sort of rigging to show movement of the character. It's just like black screen, and then the characters are in a formation. Black screen. Oh, they're in another formation now. They're in another location. No, that's not good. I'm sorry, but it isn't. Later on in a moment here, 40 here.
Even so, it still goes against lots of physics that we know of.
Bishop. I need to call it Bishop. I know Bishop. I like Bishop, but I've got to call you out here, bro.
Completely agree. People are looking for more hills they could turn to mountains. Yeah, I agree.
So she thinks that people are making too big of an issue of this. Essentially. I would say the whole power creep thing was making a mountain out of a molehill. Mr. Pokey fucked up in what he was saying. It didn't need to get to that part. It didn't need to get to that point at all. That was making a mountain out of a molehill. This right here, no. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. There's bigger problems, sure. But this is a 3.0 fucking update. No. They haven't changed. There's nothing changed. And it's not just like, oh, just this one time. No. This is a pattern. And we're calling out the pattern. They are not listening to their fucking players. They're not listening to us. There's nothing that's changed. The storytelling is dog shit. The story, again, like I said in the Penacony, the story itself, the lore itself is fine. The storytelling is fucking dog shit. Don't care. So I want to just go a bit further on. Again, 1 second. Just a promo point. Again, Dun Hung, no expression.
Stand for his laws.
None at all. And maybe he's always like that, but like Trailblazer is always exactly the same. Every character is literally the exact. Like, again, 1 second. I'll just show you. We get to a point here and continue on. Like, so we go to another location. Ugly is there for it. Okay. There's all that. Okay. That's just a side point. That's a side point. I want to get to this next point up here. 47 minutes. 27.
Spacious.
Okay.
How
so
cool.
when you get to the bath house, whatever room this is. Whatever room this is.
Welcome to your private
bath chamber. Okay.
Ooh. How fancy. It's even
Okay.
better than the Penacony.
Guys, I want you to pay close attention. I want you to pay close attention to this part.
In hotel rooms.
Because there's something it's going to be something very important.
Directly, this place is indeed more spacious. Of course, quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangement.
Well, again, first of all, no change in the camera angle at all, like showing off this room in sort of interesting way. It's literally a back shot. You can't see the characters' faces. You're from far away. There's nothing change. There's nothing moved. There's no interest. There's no visual interest at all. But okay,
Here,
whatever.
Take some time
Continue
and get
on.
to know your surroundings.
35 million per month, guys. Okay. Pay close attention.
Aren't you going to test the water's temperature? Do you like it cold, dragon young? There's 2 figures into the bar, check the water temperature. It's lukewarm. Great, you think silently in your mind. Try not to hard to see your... What does that mean?
Schadenfreude.
Whatever. Whatever that word.
Schadenfreude means a sense of pleasure you derive from seeing other people in pain. Or seeing other people troubled by something.
It is.
Okay. At this point, I'm already in chat. I've already said hello, say hi, guys. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really too impressed, but I stayed quiet because I didn't want to be too negative after hearing about the whole molehills in the mountains thing.
The larger chair in the room looks so comfy and enticing. You're worried that you'll be completely loose the motivation to trailblaze.
Pay close attention.
All the twists
What dialogue
and
is
turns
that?
and hardships you've been through.
Important
Are they
dialogue,
worth it?
apparently.
Lying here and welcoming an eternal comfy slumber. Maybe that's where you belong.
Okay. And it's
Damn
about
it.
this time when I
Can we have
jump
sex
into
with
chat.
you now?
She starts gooning over
Aglaya,
Aglaya.
can we...
Completely understandable. I'd do the same thing. I mean, who wouldn't? She's fucking hot. I don't care what anyone says. I like Aglaya. Like,
Holy
design-wise, I think she's great.
milkers, bro.
Cool. Why she look so sleepy? I don't know.
I remember there were like... Itoma said they like buffed her tits. But I don't see how. They look like the same.
Okay.
They look the same.
Wood.
I
Okay,
think
so
it's
this
the
is where I jump in
clothing
chat as
giving
well.
an illusion, I'll be real.
I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this over here so you guys can see. I'm going to put this here because this is important. This is where I jump into chat. This is where I jump in here.
Like...
This is where our disagreement started. Maybe you guys can like disagree with me and that's fine. But I want to just go through. She doesn't really notice yet. She will notice in a moment.
Sorry, but nah. You're wrong, Cap. I'm sitting here looking at all this thinking, who the fuck cares? Lukewarm water, a comfy chair, who fucking cares? Then don't fucking click it then! Then don't fucking click it! Holy shit! If you don't care, don't interact with it! God forbid! God forbid! That
Right. Guys, does anyone understand where she fucked up? Does anyone understand how she's being such a fucking idiot right now? Did anyone see the issue? Where she's like being an idiot? Yep, Pac, you got it. Exactly. Fayus, exactly, yeah. Guys, don't interact with the thing that you have to interact with because it's in the main fucking story quest. Exactly. Like, it was literally something you had to fucking do.
you're hard to see. Old drag.
Get that you're some time.
It was one of the objectives in the main story quest. You have to click it. You have to interact with it. You have to go through that fucking bullshit to continue on with the main story quest. So the way she's reacting is like, it's optional. If you don't like it, that's fine. No, it's not optional. It's fucking mandatory. And with it being mandatory, you'd think it'd be some remotely interesting or remotely like prevalent to the what's the word? Not prevalent. That's the stupid word. Like really main to the story. Does that make sense? That's the fuck. What did we learn? What do we learn? Okay, we're in water.
Aren't you going to test the water's
Okay.
temperature? Do you like it cold, dragon young?
What was the point? We found out the temperature of the water. The temperature of the water is so fucking important, guys. We had to go through that. We had to learn that bit of fucking part of the lore. Do you guys feel really immersed in the world right now by knowing that water is wet? But like water is like, it feels lukewarm sometimes? I don't get it. Like, what the fuck is she talking about? I'm sorry. Why are we being forced to interact with this just to find out the waters are lukewarm? She mentions later on, like, oh, it was mentioned earlier that the people of this world, they don't like hot water. I'm like, okay. So, if we already know that, why is it being brought up again and again and again and again? It's like, is that really important to the fucking story? Is it that important? Is it that important to be like something that was mandatory for us to interact with in the main story quest? It was literally an objective we had to go through. And then later on with the fucking sofa here, we have to interact with the sofa. Okay. I don't fucking understand what is going on. Brother is crashing out? No, I'm not.
Water.
I don't have water. I've got tea. You think I'm crashing out right now?
Water.
You think I'm crashing out? Are you stupid?
Water.
How many waters am I fucking getting? It's green tea. Dokucha. No, this is not a crash out.
Emotional damage.
This is not a crash out. This is a call out. Different.
Water.
Bit of difference. So, and then later on, this also really annoyed me.
Emotional
Guys, calm down on
damage.
the redeems, please. Later on, around the 7-hour mark.
Sitting all this.
Yeah, so
Bullshit!
again, she goes through all this, so it's like,
Fucking
don't interact with it.
with
Like,
some- I didn't-
you literally have to. You literally have to fucking interact with
I
it.
hear a chest. Ooh, I hear a chest.
Okay.
What the fuck is it?
And then,
Oh.
One
yeah,
second.
Mine. Not again!
okay. That should be optional. If it was optional, sure.
Bro literally got mad over text saying it's lukewarm water.
That's not what I got mad about. That's not what I got mad about. I downloaded it because I didn't want to go through the ads later. Because it would be annoying to go through this conversation. I'm not mad over lukewarm water. If you think that's what the problem is, you're dented. That's not the issue. The issue is that it was a mandatory thing that that Hoyoverse felt it was really fucking important that we have to go to the bath thing to touch it to find out it's lukewarm water. I'm like, what is the point? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? It doesn't make sense. I'm not mad about the lukewarm water. That's fine. Describing something like that is fine. But having it being something that was really mandatory, you had to go through, we had to know this piece of information that the location that we were in at that very moment, it had lukewarm water. Cool. Cool. Great.
And it's interesting because literally Dan Hung was saying a moment before the Vidyadhara specifically like cold water. It just adds to the world building of the character.
Who cares? Is it that important? Is it something where the lukewarm water is gonna like play an important part in the story later on? Where like, oh no, if they get touched by hot water, then they fucking melt. Maybe that'd be interesting. That'd be pretty cool. But no, it's not. No one cares. It's literally irrelevant. It's so fucking stupid.
How dare they in an RPG add to the world building of the fucking character? Are we gonna get miserable over that now?
That's not an excuse.
Holy shit, dude. Lighten up. Jesus Christ.
Again, and also this like dismissiveness of like, oh no, you just need to lighten up. No. That's not the fucking issue. That's not the issue. At all. It just doesn't... It's irrelevant. Like, it's not actively offensive, but my point is... Well, my point is, what is the point? You can't have that. You can't have a look at that and like, say it's fine. It's not fine. It's fucking... nothing. It's nothing. You say fine, it's like fine as in good, as in like, oh yeah. No, it's not. It's completely fucking irrelevant. No one cares. Who the fuck cares about water?
You're like, bro tries so hard to force like the fucking hate. It's actually kind of annoying.
Okay, and she starts saying that basically I'm forcing the hate. Like, again, that's insinuating that I don't genuinely feel the things I feel. I don't generally think the things I think. Like, she's insinuating that I'm putting on this kind of character to like play into the hate train of Honkai Star Rail right now. Who was the fucking one that started this hate train, quote unquote? I've always felt this way since the very fucking start, all the way back in March of last year. Bellabug was good. Jean-Jean Lufu was fine. Had a few issues. Penacony fucking sucks. And from what I've seen so far, Amphorius also sucks. I'm not trying to force this hate. It's just legitimately a fucking shit game. In the sense of I'm saying the storytelling is shit and the majority of this patch is storytelling. And if the storytelling is shit and that's the majority of it, then I can say that the majority of this fucking patch is shit. I'm sorry, but it is. It's bullshit. It's fucking dog shit, actually. Sorry. No. How am I forcing this shit? I'm not. Like, no. No.
Not the point, Cap. What? Not the point. This is representative of everything they put focus on in this patch. Ooh, world building of water temperature.
So I've just basically said what I've said just now. Like, the world building of water temperature. Cool. Interesting.
Sure. What do you mean? It's not like it's part of the main story to interact with the fucking bath.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Wait, what? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Just as I would be.
Wait, what was it? Wait. What did she say? It's not part of the main story to interact with the water. It's not?
There isn't.
It's not. Is it not? Look around the private bath chamber. Okay. I see a marker right there. It's gold too. What does that mean? Guys, what does that mean? I've not played Honkai Star Rail in a while. I forget. Wait, what does it mean? I think, guys, am I right? I think it's part of the main story quest that you mandatorily have to fucking interact with the bath to go through. What? What? Excuse me? No. No.
And all bro tries so hard to force like hate. It's actually Cap point represent focus on in this patch. Ooh, world building of water temperature. What do you mean?
Listen to it again.
It's not like it's part of the main story to interact with the fucking bath. What do you mean? Bro, are you on crack? Are you on crack?
No, I think you are. Because you literally just forgot the thing that you did, what was it, 3 minutes ago.
Like, genuinely, are you good?
I'm fine, actually. Are you?
Like, You could choose not to interact with the water.
No, you can't. You literally cannot.
But if you do, you learn something about it that is a reference to what you just talked about with Dan Hong 2 minutes ago. You know, one of the main characters in the game that people might care about and invested in. Just because you're not, and you're not invested in me as a character, doesn't mean other people aren't. You could just choose to ignore it.
You could choose to ignore.
Oh, but the water is so I'm sorry, does everything have to be directly representative of the whole patch?
Well, when it's a part of the main story quest's objectives, yes. Actually, it fucking does. Am I wrong in thinking that way? Am I wrong in thinking that way? If something is a really mandatory part of the main story quest, I think it should be pretty integral to the main story quest, no?
Every little thing that we touch and interact with has to be directly correlated with the whole world at large.
That's not what I said. Not what I said. I didn't say that.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. So, let's just like calm the fuck down.
And this is talk about the interactives. Like, why did they feel that they had to have that particular part that they made it so you had to interact with that just to find out the water was roomed? Again, this is about water temperature right now, guys. This is fucking stupid. But this is more of like a meta conversation of like, why? The water temperature is fine, but that's just one thing. That's representative of everything that happens throughout the entirety of this patch. You have to interact with things that have no consequence to the story at large. This is just one thing, but I'm saying this is representative of everything. This is bullshit.
Bro, holy fucking shit. Why did they spend the resources to even make that interactive in the first place? Why are we getting mad at that? Like I said, putting focus on things that actually have a point to them. Okay, guys, so in RPGs, we're not allowed to add little bits of dialogue to different things in the world because it doesn't have a point. What's the point in learning about this vase that I put on the table that's related to a character in my team's, like, parents that means something to them?
Yeah, I did forget to point out it's mandatory in her chat, but it's like, I was annoyed at the time. I was like, what? Guys, on this part of the a flower on the vase thing, the example that she's giving right now, if there's a flower in a vase on a table, and then it is interactable, you can click on it to get a description, and then you click on it and it says, it's a flower in a vase. Cool. I could see that. Are you not going to give me anything else interesting to say about this fucking flower in the vase? Like maybe what type of flower it is, where the flower comes from, if it has a particular smell. Is there any point to making that interactive at all? I could see it's a flower in a vase. You don't need to have me click on it to say, oh yeah, it's a flower in a vase. That's bullshit. That's fucking stupid.
Oh, it's not the point of the main story. So why do they even bother using the resources to make it a thing? Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? Unless it's directly correlated to the main plot of the story, why are they bothered putting resources into it? Why are you so mad?
I'm mad because she's missing the entire fucking point.
Yeah, remove every NPC, everything that isn't due to the main story, every little bit of dialogue that expands.
Again, here she's strawmanning. She's saying things that I never fucking said.
Remove all the books from RPGs because they're useless and pointless. Remove them. It's extra world building that no one cares about, right? No one bothers to read it. Remove all books of the things.
I don't know what she's fucking talking about.
Next interactive. This water, it's wet, so amazing and immersive. That's not what they fucking said, though.
They might as well have said it. They might as well have fucking said it. The water, it's lukewarm. You might say it's at room temperature. But it's water, and it's in a room, and it's at the same temperature as the room. Room temperature, it's like... Yeah? Yeah?
But that's not what they fucking said, is it, Ryuku? You are trying so hard to, like, nitpick at this, and it's weird. You are actually trying so hard to hate, and it's so weird. The water temperature thing is literally a callback to Dan Hung talking about videographers prefer cold water.
I need to go to the part when, later on... Oh, wait. Yeah, I said what's weird is you not seeing how fucking redundant this all is. And I'm trying to like point out, like, that is redundant. There's no point to that interactive part of the fucking story. There's no point to it. Why did we have to go through that? And she couldn't fucking understand that. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, no, what do you mean? What do you mean? How are you looking at that and saying that's all right? It's not. It's fucking stupid. And then she's like, oh, it's an RPG! It's an RPG! I'm like, no.
It's an RPG. Is it an insult to RPGs? We're talking about a fucking 2-second dialogue about water.
No. I'm talking about the whole patch at large. Like, what that part there is representative of and how they're fucking going about this patch.
It doesn't fucking matter.
What?
It's not a big deal.
My
You're
mic's off?
making it
My
to a
mic's
big
off.
deal.
Is my mic okay, guys? I just saw someone say that my mic is off. Just before we continue. Is Mac good? It's fine? Okay, cool. I just wanted to check, because sometimes my OBS has been like playing up, so I just want to check.
Yes, congratulations. You played fucking JRPGs. But this specific thing is not worth
I
getting
don't get
mad
what
over.
this is fucking
It's not.
This doesn't make sense.
It's
What are you
not.
talking about?
All the issues with Honkai Star Rail and all the issues with Euphorius, sure, that is not one of them. And it's so forced.
So, again, here she's insinuating that I'm forcing this hate on this thing. Like, basically saying that I'm being, well, insinuating that I'm being disingenuous, that I don't really feel this way, that I'm forcing the hate. I'm like, no. This is the reason why we're talking about this right now is because this is the part that she's up to. But I've looked at quite a majority of the fucking patch, a good several hours, and this is a 10-hour patch. I've seen like say 3.5 or 4 hours worth of story in total through different people's streams. And I'm just pointing out, like, from everything I've seen here, this is one part which is representative of everything I've seen as well. This is fucking bullshit. No. This just happens to be the example. I'm not focusing on this saying, oh, because of this one thing here, the entire patch is bullshit. No. I'm saying this is an example of what they're choosing to put focus on. Stop hating lukewarm water? That's not the fucking issue.
Christ, you just don't get the point. No, I'm fully understanding the point. I think it's you that is getting mad over things that is irrelevant to get mad over.
Guys, do you think she got the point? I still don't think she did. Is HSR turning into a visual novel? It has been that way for a while, man. It has been that way for a while. I'm only in this chat for about another 2 minutes.
You literally got water. Straight.
So I said I'm done with this conversation because you ain't thinking straight.
I'm done. You ain't thinking straight. Okay, so now we resort to insults. Okay.
Now we're resorting to insults. Guys, did I insult her? Did I insult Captain Cabinets right now? Just so we're all clear, this is what I said. I said, Christ, you just don't get the point. I'm done. You ain't thinking straight. Is that an insult? I don't think that was an insult. No, I'm not going to insult her. No, I'm not. Because I like Cap a lot. I do. I really like Cap. I think she's a great person. But this thing here is fucking weird. Yeah, you were being dismissive of her? I was being dismissive? You don't think she was being dismissive of me? I was not being dismissive of her. I was saying, Cap, this is weird. This is fucking stupid. Like, what are you talking about? And then she was trying to defend it. I'm like, no, I'm not being dismissive of her. I'm taking her at her word and what she's saying. I'm not dismissing her at all. The problem is that I'm trying to like, talk to her. I'm trying to explain something. Like, this is fucking stupid right now. And then she comes back with like, oh, it's not mandatory. It was. Why are you talking about this? Because it's fucking mandatory. And I'm trying to have more like a general conversation, and she's being dismissive of me. What are we talking about? I don't get this. This doesn't make sense.
I'm the one not thinking straight. I'm not the one who fucking got mad over water.
That's not what I got mad about. That's not what I got mad about.
I think you're the one who isn't fucking thinking straight here. Let's be real. I ain't the one getting mad over fucking water.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, again, just like...
If I got mad over little things like that all the time, I think I'd be fucking miserable in my life. Bro.
I love my life, just so we're all clear. I love my life a lot. Because, do you guys know I live in Japan? Sorry, I just had to throw that in. But, no, seriously though, I'm not mad over every little thing. I like a lot of things. I'm just saying here, the way they're telling the story and the way and what HSR, what Hoyoverse is putting focus on in the Honkai Star Rail story, such as you literally have to interact with this water thing to get the dialogue of it's lukewarm, cool. And then you have to interact with a chair to say, oh, it looks comfy, cool. And then you have to go outside and talk to and look at the balcony and say, oh, good view. Cool. Right. We can fucking see that. We can see the water's wet. We can see the chair's comfy. We can see the view's beautiful. You don't need to have us interact with it unless it's like, is there any point to that? I'm having that conversation and she's like, no, she's stuck on like, oh, you're talking about water. No, that's the example that's being used right now, but I'm having a more general, more open conversation, a more like wider conversation. How do you not understand that? I don't know what's going on.
I'll be real. Holy shit.
I'm really confused. And it was around about 2 minutes late from this. Wait. Where is it?
Oh my god, chat. Herta just said a line that's irrelevant to the main point. I don't care, it's not immersive. It's a bad RPG! No!
So, and around this section here, she's basically just going through stuff that's in the world, like, oh, that's not relevant. Oh, no. Oh, like, just basically making fun of the conversation. I'm like, that's not what I was saying. That's not what I was talking about. That's strawmanning my argument. Again, that's fucking stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. At this point, in the live stream, I was so annoyed and I didn't want to say anything I would regret. So I just had to leave. I had to leave because, like I said, I do like Cap a lot. A lot. Can you both talk to each other? We do. Every day. Not today because I wasn't in the mood. And guys, the reason why I'm talking about this now, why I'm not why I'm not saying this directly to her, because like it would require me pulling up the VOD and say, oh, go to this section here and see this and look at that. And so I'm basically just doing this so to just explain where, how, and why she's wrong. Because this would be easier. And this also goes to a point of like, I've seen a lot of people defending Honkai Star Rail 3.0. You're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're just wrong. Like I said before, they have had more battles that I've seen, more mandatory battles in the story from what I've seen. Well, from the bit that I've seen anyway, which is good. Good. But on the whole, the storytelling itself, like I said, inexpressiveness of the characters, just like no facial movement at all except for the lips and maybe a blink every now and then. No movement in the body except going through like just through the idle poses. No, they've not done anything. They have not changed a single fucking thing at all. And this is supposed to be the 3.0 massive update that people have been waiting for. I want to marry who? Marry her? Marry who? Aglaia? Why not? She's hot. Would. But like, nah. HSR storytelling is linear progression. Okay. Sure. I mean, they can still make it interesting. I don't care if it's linear, just as long as it's interesting. And the fact of the matter is, it's not interesting. I've seen a lot of people say, like the lore, like okay, it's about based on like Greek mythology type thing. I love mythology, love it. Before I got into Japan, I was obsessed with Greek mythology. I'll be honest. Not really a good example, but you know, like Disney's Hercules. I watched that movie so many times. I swear to God, I literally memorized every single word of the entirety of the movie. Not just the songs, every word of every line, but of every character. I memorized everything. I watched it that much. I fucking love Greek mythology. I love it so much. And then after that, I read up and I watched, I listened to like Stephen Fry's books on the heroes and the titans. All that stuff, and I'm often on Wikipedia, like reading through this, that, and the other. I love Greek mythology so fucking much, and the lore of this world is great, cool, great, perfect, great, and the story as a whole, no problem, it's fine, great, good, even good, whatever. The problem is, and the problem always has been, the storytelling. How are they telling the story that they are presenting to us, and what are they putting focus on? This is bullshit. I've said that enough. I've said that plenty of times. This is fucking bullshit. No. Anyone that says this is okay, you just dented. I'm sorry. I've seen some people say like, oh, the first 2 hours are a bit slower, a bit Lord Numpy. I think Captain also said that as well. 2 hours? Bro, that's an entire fucking movie. You could go into a brand new movie and have lore setup, character setup, call to action, go through acts 1, 2, 3, and still have enough time to have an epilogue for 2 hours. How does it take 2 hours to go through all this exposition? It shouldn't take 2 fucking hours to get through the setup. That doesn't make sense. No. I'm sorry, but if you think that's fine, you need to like reassess your sense of what fine is, I guess. Better to watch the Tolkien trilogy? Wait, how many hours is the Tolkien trilogy? Okay, 1 second. Rings, full trilogy. Time. 1 second. Okay, so all of Lord of the Rings, like the entire, the trilogy, is 9 hours and 17 minutes. How long was Honkai Star Rail 3.0 again? Oh, 10 hours, 20 minutes. So, guys, you could watch the entirety of the Lord of the Rings trilogy from start to finish, get something to eat, come back, and still not be done with the 3.0 update. And this is just the setup. If you think this is okay, I'm sorry, but you need to get some fucking help. I mean, I swear to God, if anyone fucking dares say, well, that's a movie. Yeah, at this point, Honkai Star Rail is trying to be a movie because there's no real fucking gameplay going on. So we're comparing apples to apples right now. Are we not? We're talking about the story and the storytelling. Movies are a story, and they pride themselves on storytelling, right? A movie that has good storytelling is a good movie. A movie that has terrible storytelling is a shit fucking movie. Case in point, I've said this before, Dumb and Dumber, shit story, great movie, because its storytelling is fantastic. Same thing here. The story in here is fine. The storytelling is bullshit. That's why this patch, this entire fucking story as a whole, the way they tell it, is dog shit. Like I said before, you can watch the entirety of Lord of the Rings and still have an hour left and just get through the 3.0 update. And like I said, this is supposed to be the beginning of this area, right? Isn't the new patch unvoiced? Rini, welcome in. Hi, Rini. And yeah, I'm not focusing on the voice actor thing because that's something like out of Hoyoverse's control. It sucks, but I'm not going to get on with that. I don't mind it. But yeah, no, this tells. It builds up several dozens of characters. It has a story. It sets up world building. It shows you the world. It sets up a lot of lore as well. It goes through all of that in less time than this 3.0 fucking update. Nah. Rate HSR overall 3.0. From what I've seen, the music is fine. Although one particular song or BGM, it was in the beginning. Around where is it? No, not one. Around the beginning here, where you're like talking to
Some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping.
Right. Maybe it's just because I was in Gacha Smack stream, but like this music here, this background music here right now, it was weird. It was the most interesting song I've ever heard in my life because it was at the same time, it was putting me to sleep and also making my ears bleed. How the fuck is that possible? How is it possible for something to be so ear-piercingly loud and also want me to like make me want to go to sleep at the same time? It's like, what? Like, wow, ow, ow, that hurts. And then the rest of it is like, what? It was so boring. The BGM here was really bad. To be fair, I've not listened to the rest of the background music, so maybe the other parts are good. But like this ear-piercing screech thing was weird. Was fucking weird. Play it again.
To Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus.
It's so
perhaps a path,
boring. I was like,
an eon,
it's
or even
making me want to fall asleep.
Amphiorus itself.
You hear that? What? Ow! Ouch! That fucking hurt. Yeah. The same thing happened in Penacony as well. A lot of the background music in Penacony was so fucking boring. Like it legitimately made me want to go to sleep. Which I was like, okay, maybe that's on purpose because Penacony is all to do with dreams and sleep and like maybe that's on purpose. But the amount of time you have to listen to it, I'm like, the story's boring and this music is literally making me go to sleep right now. And I literally fell asleep several times while I was playing through Penacony, and this music was just as bad. It's relaxation music with like ear-piercing screeches at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. That was to keep you awake. I wish they'd do it. I wish they'd keep me awake with interesting storytelling, with like a fucking interesting part. The gameplay in HSR was already non-existent in the beginning. Maybe it's just me playing action games, but the card game in Witcher 3 had more gameplay than Abomination. True. Yep. This ain't it, guys. This is not it. Honkai Star Rail 3.0 is just as bad as I thought it would be. And I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Because I was already saying from the very start, before the 3.0 update came out, I was like, yeah, I do not expect them to change anything. And I had a lot of people saying, no, they're changing the writer. Just give it a chance. Give it a chance. Maybe it'll surprise you. Color me not surprised. I'm not. It was just as bad as I thought it was going to be. Are you seething right now at this scathing review? Maybe. Maybe. They changed writer, not the writing. Like I said, I don't think it's the writer's problem. I'll be honest. I do not think it's the writer's problem. I don't think it's a problem with the writer.
Kaparos, but Sensei, it gets better after 3.0. It's just the beginning. Let them cook, said some.
10 hours just to let them cook? Whatever they're cooking is fucking burnt. If you leave something in the oven for 10 hours, it's fucking burnt. Unless you've got it on low heat, in which case it's not interesting. Like, seriously, what the fuck? The problem is that the director, not the writer, it's the director. It's the director's job, it's the game director's job to say, oh, to look at the story, look at what they're given, look at what they're given by the writer, and say, okay, this is cool. This is where we add the gameplay aspect. So it's the director's job to look at the story and say, okay, add this here, add that there, change this here, do that there, have music for this one, have the expressions there. It's their job to make it interesting. It's the writer's job to come up with an interesting story, and they did. It's fine, sure, whatever. It's like, It's the director's job to make it interesting, to make it to change the camera angles around, to add gameplay where they can add gameplay. The writer is not the one that determines where gameplay is put into this fucking game. It's the director's job, and the director is not directing. Nah. This is fucking stupid. Anyone that defends this? I don't know, man. I do not know. Do you know who the director of HSR is? I do not know. Took you 8 hours, 30 minutes to beat. Speed run. Ithoma cleared it in 7.5 hours. But he was spamming the click button. Basically skipped everything as much as possible. 7 hours, 30 minutes. And like I said, 10 hours, 20 minutes, 14 seconds for the patch as a whole. And where is it? And 18 minutes, 39 seconds for all the cutscenes and some of the main battles here. The Mad King boss fight, the Strife Titan boss fight, and the Herta boss fight, and then the ending. And the ending, I didn't even see this. I did not even see this. Because I've not looked at the ending yet. This is my first time seeing it.
Hush now. Keep quiet.
This is the fucking ending?
This is my moment.
Guys, this is not the ending. You are kidding me. Are you kidding me? For the love of God, please say this is not the ending. No. Zella, I'm stopping right now. It's not? Good. Holy shit. I've not seen the ending because I don't want to have it spoiled for me entirely. Why the fuck is this? It's 16 minutes here. What the fuck is that? Oh no, this is the ending here after the Strife Titan. That's the ending. It's after the ending. Oh, I see. All right. Anyway. But nah. In total, including all the boss battles, which are the most fun parts of this game. The boss battles are fun. I'll give them that. But getting to the boss battles, it takes way too fucking long. 18 minutes, 39 seconds in a patch that takes around 10 hours, 20 minutes if you do not skip, click skip through the story. Not gonna lie, I like the PNGs, they're pretty. No, the art for the PNGs is great. The art is fine. But being stuck on that PNG for 5, 6, 7 minutes at a time? No. if they want to do a long build-up, but still interesting and have great payback, they'd better have a direction and writing level of something like Trail series or Persona series Saturday than up. True. And they're getting paid like at least 10 times more than them as well. Ayumu says, guys, don't forget that if you let me reach 20k subscribers, I will play 3.0, so don't forget to subscribe. Okay, that's true. Yeah. Guys, I did say that if I get 20,000 subscribers by the end of the month, then I'll watch through 3.0. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Trail series, of course. If you guys, I'm a bit busy for the rest of the for next week as well, for this weekend and next week, so I can't really upload many like banger videos. So if you guys can get me to 20k by the end of the month, you've got like say 13 days left or something like that, but 2 weeks, then I'll play it. Play. I'll click through it. You know, there's nothing to play in this fucking game anymore. I heard that the news story is 8 to 9 hours long. No, like I said, it's not 8 to 9 hours. If you don't keep skipping through it, it's 10 hours, 20 minutes long. Yes, and make a video about how you feel about 3.0. Yeah, if you guys do get me to 20k, then I'll make the video. I'll play the entirety of it on stream. I'll do say 2 or 3 hours per day for an entire week, so you guys can see me go through literal fucking torture. And then I'll make a video at the end of it. So, how many subscribers get oiled up? Not as many as you'd think. I'm kidding. I don't know. Do I plan to stream Within Ways Fair? That's tomorrow at 11:30 in the morning for me, I think, if I remember rightly. Hang on. One sec. Let me see what the time is. My God, YouTube is so slow. This is why I download videos, because YouTube's just so slow now. I don't know what it is, but like loading a page is insane. Why I can't see it? Is it only on the JP? I think it's only on the JP. Hang on. That might be it. Yeah, at 12, like midday for me. I am busy all day tomorrow. Well, in the morning anyway. I'm busy from morning until say like 2 or 3 p.m. It's one of my busiest work days. Because I do have an actual job. Imagine that. Amethysts! Hey, man. Wait. Amethyst, wait. 150k chat? What do you mean 150k chat? Wait, what? I don't know how many people are watching me right now. Oh, yeah, wait. Where is it? Whatever. So, anyway, yeah, Amethyst is amazing, guys. I saw Amethyst. I saw your picture on Twitter about you like your bicep had a bicep. It's fucking insane. Can you stop that? It's making me feel a bit inadequate. 150k to get me oiled up. Oh, okay. Yeah, if I get to 150k subscribers, then I'll get oiled up. Just for you. Me and Cap are going to argue because of 3.0. I mean, we argue every day, though, you know? Cap called you out? Oh, for being hot? Yeah. Yeah. So, I just went through mine and Cap's conversation this morning. Well, this morning my time. And I've already... This is going to be really biased because this is, of course, my chat. Guys, for those that saw what I just went through with the me and Cap discussion about the water thing, who do you think was right? 1 for me, 2 for Cap. Who do you think was right in that conversation? In that bit, you know, back and forth? I see a couple of 2s in there. I see a couple of 2s. That's fine. 11111. Yep. 69. I like your number. 3. Cool. 4431114. Yep. All right. Yeah, I don't know. You just game. That's fine. If you're on YouTube, so you can like scroll. You can like scroll back, rewind. Yeah. So yeah. So Amethyst. Long story short, Cat was being an idiot, and I had to call her out. I'm sorry. Amethyst, you know that I love Cat. I do. But she was being an idiot. I'm sorry. And she really pissed me off this morning. And the reason why I did it on stream today is because it's easy to like further express my point, like what was going on in the quest, and how she was not thinking straight, and she wasn't making any sense. So was she being a bit of a donkey? Yeah, just a bit. Oh. You got N3 cert because P2 doesn't have EN version on PS1? Oh, really? N3 is pretty good, man. Congrats. Who is the Bobby Lee of Gacha? I don't know. Who's the biggest clown? So, yeah, we had that conversation. I thought it was pretty interesting. But, yeah. Invite her for a live discussion. I'm gonna, if she's interested, she can watch back through this VOD, and then she can hopefully understand where she was wrong, and then she can like reassess what she thinks and like how she wants to like go about this conversation, and then we can have the conversation if she wants. But like I said, guys, this is between me and Cap, like this little discussion. This is not drama. It's not. Anyone that tries to make it drama, I will fucking ban you. This is a disagreement. This is fine. I've not insulted her in the sense of like, oh, this fucking. I'm not saying she is. I'm saying what she's saying. Like, this doesn't make sense. No drama, just war. No. This is just a disagreement. We fight all the time. Me and Cap fight like all the fucking every day. And it's fine. Anyone that tries to make this drama is really taking it out of proportion. Because if it comes to it, if it comes to the point where it does feel like Cap's gonna be like really angry at me, or really just like not able to forgive me, or whatever it is, like whatever it is, if it gets to that point, I'll just say sorry, and like I'm not going to mention it again. In fact, I don't want to mention it again. We had that conversation this morning. I've made this rebuttal, and I don't want to take it any further than that. I'll be honest. I don't. Because I'm not interested in it. You guys know that I am not a drama farmer. I don't. I don't do that. That's not my thing. It's not my thing. I value mine and Cap's relationship more than this. It's a fucking gacha game, guys. We are not gonna like fall out over this bullshit, right? Because like, what's the point? That's all I'm saying. You know? Saint Otis will do it for me. So whatever. So yeah, no malice at all towards Cap. What if she does though? Then if she wants to take it further, I'm gonna say sorry and just gonna stop the conversation there. I don't want to take it any further. I don't. I'm not interested in that. No beef. No. Yeah, it's fine. So that's what it. Why did I remain silent? Why did I remain silent while JP players' email addresses were leaked? Guys, did I remain silent when the JP emails were leaked? Massive, are you being an idiot right now? Are you being serious? Was I silent? Was I silent? Hang on. Fuck, YouTube, will you stop being so goddamn shit sometimes? Oh, huge data leak. Email leak resolved? This entire thing, I was not silent. What are you talking about? I was the main one that was calling it out. That whole thing in the past about the weapon banner like mistranslation, and then Japan getting really pissed off about it, and then the data leak, and then it getting so. I was the one that was. I was literally the one that was covering it. I was silent. Please, please. No. Anyone that tries to insinuate that I'm some kind of like Kuro defender, that I'll defend him under any and all circumstances, that's not me. Saint can do that. I'm going to call them out whenever they fuck up. In my opinion, when they fuck up anyway. No. Were you silent when they removed Sky's onigiri? Yeah, because I just didn't care about it, I'll be honest. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care about that. It was really distracting. I was like, cool. Right. So, nah. I'm just saying. Do not... I mean, if you're going to say something about me, at least be right, you know? Amethyst, I really want to play Black Beacon, I'll be honest. Like, that was something that you were talking about earlier this morning in the VC. He was like, oh, no one wants to cover this. I'm like, no, I really want to cover this. I don't want to cover it on mobile. If it's on PC, I am more than interested to play Black Beacon. But yeah, it needs to be on PC, not on mobile. I'm not fucking playing on mobile. So, just so your full review is out. I'll watch it when I'm like off stream because I do not do React content. That's not my thing. Arknights Enfield. I would love to play Arknights Enfield. I would love that. I played it at Tokyo Game Show. I really enjoyed it. It's not as like high intense combat as like say Wuthering Waves. It's more methodical in like how you control your characters and where you like, position them, like how you use the skills and such. And it's more like you can't climb. It's more like a platformer in that kind of sense. It's really weird to explain. But no, I really do like Arknights Enfield. But it's a slower game. It is a slower game for sure. But from what I've seen, like the character dialogues, the dialogues actually make a difference as well, which I really enjoy. Will I be playing Black Beacon? If they come to PC, yes. But if they don't, then no. Yeah. Dragon Dogma like? I can't remember actually. Are you interested in showcasing Hoyo's older titles like Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Gakuen 2? No. Sorry. Not for me. Not for me. Saint, Sensei, are you not on good terms with Saint? No, we're fine. Amethyst, are me and Saint on good terms? I thought we were. He also annoys the fuck out of me sometimes. Like, my relationship with Saint is very similar to like my relationship with Cap. Like, we'll say things that annoy the fuck out of each other, but like as people, we're fine. Well, I think we are. But like when we're like debating the ecosystem thing in Wuthering Waves, he cannot debate for shit. I'm sorry. Like he did the same thing that Cap was doing today, and what I went through today. Like they'll say that I'm nitpicking, where I'm like, no, I'm having a more general conversation, and they'll nitpick on like, you're talking about water. I'm like, no, this is fine. Like, no, like maybe that particular instance is fine, but the whole thing as a whole, like you're missing the forest for the trees, really, and yeah, nitpick and strawmanning is not something I like, and they both did that. Lukewarm echoes. That's pretty funny. But no, I think we're fine. We just disagree on things, and that's fine. It's guys, you can disagree with people and still like them. You know? You can still disagree with people and still like them. Have I got my CPU yet? Nope. Not yet, unfortunately, which sucks. What happened between Ryuko, Cap, and Saint? Nothing really. We just have a disagreement. It's me and Saint have like nothing on right now. He thinks the ecosystem in Wuthering Waves is fine. I think it's not. That's our disagreement. That's about as far as our disagreements go, as far as I'm aware. Disagreement and my disagreement with Cap is like Cap thinks the 3.0 update is fine. I think it's not, and then that's how we also have a disagreement, and that's basically all it is. Yeah. But yeah. Just some lukewarm. This is the lukewarm memes are going pretty hard right now. I've got to be honest. It's funny. No, it's not fine. Yeah, I don't think Honkai Star Rail 3.0 is fine. I think it's fucking dog shit. I'm gonna start learning Japanese after Chinese New Year's. Do you have any tips? Move to Japan. Learn Japanese, get good. Easy. No, I'm kidding. The way I did, I've explained this before on stream. Like the way I learned Japanese is that I did have a Japanese tutor, and then I went to them and I said that I didn't want to learn. I didn't want them to teach me the alphabet, like the a I U E O kaki kuki ko in hiragana katakana, because I can learn that in my own time. What I wanted them to like basically mainly focus like teaching me was like more like the intricacies of how the language is structured, mainly to do with like the particles of wa, ga, ni, o, de, to, no, like those kinds of like particles, like the connective tissues between words in Japanese, like how these words interact with each other, like and how they're connected, and how these particles change the word, how these particles change the sentence as a whole. Of course, I also had them teach me some just general greetings like hello, how are you, good morning, good evening, good night, all sort of thing. But I wanted them to teach me mainly how the words connect together, so I could learn the actual nouns, like the actual words themselves, in my own time, and then I could like basically make my own sentences, and then I could like bring them to the lesson the next time and say, does this sentence make sense? And they'll say yes, no. If it makes sense, cool. If it doesn't make sense, this is why it doesn't make sense, and this is how you would fix it. And then I'd have them teach me like that. And then when I came to Japan, that's when I really, I still couldn't read hiragana or katakana, and that's when I really started focusing on that, where I had like the Japanese alphabet printed out on like a poster type thing, and I'd put it up on the wall. And what I did is that I would like learn it as best as possible. I bought a Nintendo 3DS at the time. I think it was like circa 2009, 2010, and I bought Pokemon Heart Gold. I'd moved to Japan at this time. This is all in Japanese. Pokemon Heart Gold, and playing through it because I've already played Heart Gold in English, so I already know what the story is like. So I know what's being said and how things are like playing out. And then I basically just like played it, and I was like reading through it. So because Pokemon is really good for that because it has a lot of repetition. And I just like played it, and I would like really practice reading the hiragana and katakana, and I just the repetition all the time. And if I want to, there's a fun tip. If you want to learn a new word in Japanese while playing this Pokemon method, when you catch a Pokemon, name the Pokemon that word. So if you want to like learn the word what for say like mountain is or something like that, then you would catch a Pokemon, name it mountain in hiragana katakana, so yama, and then when you play it, you'd see yama all the time, a lot. And you're, that means mountain. Yeah, go mountain. And then you'd learn it. And it's a really good way to like learn new words because you have the repetition a lot. And then you like cycle your Pokemon out, get another Pokemon with a new name, with a new word that you're trying to learn. And you just like continue playing through like that and just level them up. And then you learn other words like say bag, run away, moves. And also the move set as well is good for learning different words. And then I just play through the story like that because I enjoyed playing Pokemon. I really enjoy that. And that's how I learned how to read hiragana, katakana, and I had fun while doing it because who doesn't enjoy playing Pokemon? Well, the older stuff anyway. And with me also being in Japan, like being surrounded by kanji as well, a lot of the kanji would also have furigana. And also a lot of the street signs would have what the kanji is and how you're supposed to read it in English as well. So I could read, like practice, okay, oh, that kanji means that, and oh, that you read this that way. And that's how I would learn new kanji as well. And then I'd also like just talk to people, like message them on the phone, because again, text. And I just practice that way. That's how I learned hiragana, katakana, new words, new like vocabulary. And then after that, it's just a matter of like practicing. That's learning it, but like actually using it, putting it into practice. Practice as much as possible. Practice as much as possible. Like trying to get like a pen pal type thing. Just talk to people, and you'll practice a lot. So that's the way I did it. Will I stream Arknights Enfield? I mean, if I get into beta, if I can play it, then of course, sure. And of course, at the time, I was like watching anime, reading manga. I had that as well. So you just surround yourself with as much as possible. If you don't live in Japan, just surround yourself with it as much as possible, and then you're all good. Yeah. So that would be my biggest tip. What job do I do besides streaming? Well, I teach English as a main occupation. I also work at a local leatherworks shop. I mainly do like the product photography for them, like photography work. And I also sometimes do a bit of web design and other odd jobs as well, because most of the people that work there are women. So whenever they need someone to do like heavy work, they're like, "Oh, look, come do this." I'm like, "Okay, fine, well, I'll carry something." And besides that, yesterday, in fact, I went to... I drove about an hour away to do some like deconstruction work, because they had like a glass greenhouse that they wanted taking down. They also had like a bunch of like concrete blocks they wanted like taking away as well. So I took that apart, carried it. I've got it like sitting out in my back garden right now. I went to the same person last year as well to like build up a privacy fence, which was about 15 meters long, 2 meters high. I do like DIY type like renovations, construction. Yeah, did YouTube chat or something? Why is? Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe my all chat thing is like really broken right now. I don't know what it is. And yeah, I do like renovations, construction, deconstruction, product photography, web design, teaching English. What else do I do? Of course, this YouTube thing as well. And yeah. TLDR, I'm busy. Basically. Yeah. So, am I on a visa or resident now? I have a spousal visa because I'm married to a Japanese woman. Yeah. You should play Limbus Company. Maybe, if I have the time. But do we have any other questions? It's coming up to almost 2 hours. Did I like Scar's story, the lamb one? It was alright. It wasn't the worst. It was fine. A lot of people really liked it. I was like, it provoked an interesting philosophical debate. I felt it was a little slow, but on the whole, the way it's presented was fine. Again, it was animated. Imagine that. You have something that moves on the screen in a video game. I mean, video means like movement, right? Like moving pictures. It's good to have movement, you know? So, the Color podcast is out. I'm all right. So yeah, I cannot stay for too long, guys. So I might have to leave you. Who's online? What would you want the climax of Green City to be? I have no idea. Yeah. Should I send you to Mr. Pokey? That'd be pretty funny. It's been a while since I've rated him anyway. You guys can like go to him and just like just annoy him, like say, "Oh, Honkai Star Rail 3.0 fucking sucks," and then just like annoy him. Yeah, Mr. Pokey. I think it'd be good. Right. So, guys, short stream today. I've got things to do. I've got work early tomorrow morning, so I've got to go. So I'll see you all next time, yeah? All good. We're gonna raid Mr. Pokey. YouTube chat, again, also thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you all next time, yeah? All good? So, yeah. Take care. Bye. Peace.
Wait, this Sunday is not it. Because this Sunday doesn't give us